Hey, welcome to Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy. What's going on? Welcome. It's Monday, June. What is it? Oh, whoa, hold on. Minor sound tech. June 9th? No, June 7th. I'm leaving on June 9th. How you doing, guys? Thanks for being to the show. Thanks for being here. If you've watched the show before, if you haven't, thanks. We talked to entertainers, man. A lot of mostly entertainers. People, live entertainers that have been affected by COVID and so forth, blah, blah, blah. If you've seen the show before, you know what I'm talking about. Do me a favor if you can. Please subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor. You can hit my face right down there in the corner, and you can subscribe. Like the video. That helps me, please. If you're watching the show now, please make sure you like the video. But subscribe to the channel. Look, I got a new toy. Subscribe to the channel as soon as you possibly can. Sit back, enjoy yourselves. Today we have my good friend, C.R. Parsons, all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where ironically I will be in 2 days. He'll be out here in a second. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on the show. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Monday, and the White Sox are not playing today, if you care. I know most of you don't care, but I do care. I'm a White Sox fan. We are in first place, playing very well. I get to see them in about a month. I just mentioned this to my good friend Gar and Lori. I got shows coming up in Chicago next month, man. I'll be in Rosemont, July, let me get the dates correct, 8th through the 10th. I'll be in Rosemont, July 8th through the 10th, and then I will be in Chicago, downtown or north side, however you want to call it, in Old Town also. You can refer to it that. On Wells, there's lots of ways you can call or refer to Zannies in the city of Chicago. But I will be North Wells in Chicago, July 15th through the 18th. Some of you watching the show will be there next month. Also, I'm sure you know this, my brother Michael will be with me next next month in Rosemont, only in Rosemont. He's not working in Chicago. He's only working in Rosemont. But this week I'm in Tulsa. That's where I'll be, is Tulsa, Oklahoma. How are you guys doing? Thanks for tuning into the show. There's a lot going on. Well, there's not that much going on. Here's a couple things real quick. If you're a cruise fan, you should be excited. Things are going very well. As far as cruise ships, I have a couple of friends. My good friend Lewis Johnson is on who's been on the show, actually, is on a ship as we speak. My friend Ralph also had a show last night. Ships are sailing and shows are happening and things are going on. The Carnival Mardi Gras is in its home port. It's a beautiful looking ship. I have some friends, some people that watch the show that will be on that ship in September. I hope to get on that ship soon. It looks fantastic. It's a giant, giant cruise ship. They have 2 comedy clubs on that one. It's a whole different system, whole different setup. But I'm excited. Cruise ships are looking good. Royal Caribbean just decided they're not going to make people vaccinate before they get on the cruises. I'm not exactly fond of that decision because here's the thing. A lot of places now are starting to buckle on this you have to be vaccinated thing. You got to be vaccinated. You don't have to be vaccinated. Blah, blah. It doesn't matter. But there's a whole level of trust here that's got to be involved. You know what I mean? There's got to be a whole room full of people. If you look at a room full of, say, 1,000 people that go to see, let's say Molly Hatchet. Let's just say that as an example. I bring up Molly Hatchet. Let's say you go to see Molly Hatchet live, which you couldn't do because they're not together anymore. But Molly Hatchet live, and they said, hey, you have to be vaccinated to come in here. And people go, yes, I'm vaccinated. And they just go in. You know, part of me is, I had this debate with my brother, not debate, but we talked about it earlier. I don't like Big Brother control. You know what I mean? I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like being in a situation where the government can keep track of you. Although we are, if you think about it, they can track us on our phones. They know where we're at. You know what I mean? People are always worried about the government spying on you. And my thing is, I don't do anything for the government to really give a shit about. So I don't, it doesn't really bother me. And the ridiculous thought of shooting radio transmitters in your body with a vaccination. But maybe it's not a bad idea to carry a vaccination card to show that you're vaccinated. I'm lost. I'm in the middle on that. You know what I mean? Because I don't like that. I don't like to have to prove things to people. And I think it's control. But then again, you have to have a license to drive. When you travel, you have to have papers. You have to have a passport. When I travel internationally, some countries I have to fly into, I need paperwork that shows I'm supposed to be there. So I don't know if it's such a bad idea to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not a bad idea. That's all I'm saying. Because if we're in a situation where we don't have to force people to show proof, then we have to trust people to tell the truth. And I don't trust anyone. I don't know about you, but I don't trust anyone. Everyone lies, okay? Everyone's only out for themselves. I'm sorry, I know it's cynical, but I trust no one. So maybe it's not a bad idea to have a proof of vaccination. So there you go. That's all I have. It's not really all I have. I got other stuff. That was the cruise thing. So there's Royal. The Carnival thing's going. The other ships, I got friends that are sailing out now. I got all kinds of people. I'm talking to friends that are working on ships as we speak. Things are going very, very, very well on the cruise ship. So if you're a cruise fan and you enjoy cruising and you're excited to go back out there, right now you should be feeling very good, very positive. All the reports back from all the ships that I'm getting are fantastic. So hopefully things are looking up. Things are looking up every day. I can't complain. I'm very happy about things looking up in a lot of different levels. So see what else is going on in the news really quick. The U.S. recovered millions in cryptocurrency paid to Colonial Pipeline ransom hackers. So they got that money back from the ransom hackers. This is a scary situation. I don't know how they get the money back. I haven't read the whole story yet, but apparently that's probably why my crypto portfolio took a hit today. I don't have a crypto portfolio. It's not possible. What else? There were 2 or 3 things other in the news. I can't show this, but there's a cool video of Van Halen doing "So This Is Love" in front of a giant dinosaur. I want to say in Europe somewhere. It's from 1984. It's on YouTube. I'll see if I can find it really quick. I'll see if I can find it. But I laughed. It's this lip sync video where the band is singing "So This Is Love." Let me see if I can find it. It's just weird. I don't know if I can find it. But it's David Lee Roth basically is singing toward to a dinosaur. Oh, it's right here. It's in Italy. It's in Italy. Hold on, man. I'm gonna get pinged for this, by the way. This will be fantastic. But who cares? Who cares, man? It's a video. If you know the song "So This Is Love," it's off Fair Warning, which is a great album. Fair Warning actually might be their best album. But this is a video of Van Halen doing "So This Is Love." Let's give this a shot.
Check me out on the good side here. When my baby's on the corner and she's looking so fine.
Look at this.
One together
David singing to the
man needs love to live. I'm the living proof. Catch that smiling eye.
There we go. Look at they're lip singing. Look at Alex air drumming. There's a little chorus time. I love this song, by the way. I wasn't a big fan of this song. I think you all know I'm a huge Van Halen fan. But Dave sings to the dinosaur. This just came out. I don't know how they found it, but it's one of those videos that's on Italian TV, and it's just this goofy. This Dave singing to a dinosaur. Song is great live, by the way. I saw that tour. Okay, let's go back. So that was that's I don't know why I showed that. I know why, because I'm a huge Van Halen fan. I saw the video earlier today and I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was hilarious. That's Van Halen live from Italy. So not live, but recorded. So there you go. I noticed because it was in the news. It was one of the news things here. Let me see. There was 2 or 3 other news things I wanted to mention really quick. Oh, the fight last night. If you care, Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul went the different distance. And if you thought that was going to go any other way, you're wrong. Because every fight Floyd Mayweather fights, it's pretty much he's a defensive fighter. He hasn't fought in years. You knew that was going to happen. They were going to come on. They dragged it out he made $20 million off that fight. I think Mayweather last night. Is that right? I think he made 20, 25, and Logan Paul made 10. Think about that. $30 million they made off that. That's insane to me. It's crazy. All right, man. I think that's good. I think we've covered all the important news things I wanted to point out. There was one other thing I thought I wanted to mention. No, not good. Not good. Don't care. I don't know if he's here. Ben Magley. Is Ben Magley here? He tunes in quite a bit. I didn't see his name in the thread yet. Let's go to the board really quick. We'll do that. That way I'll find out. Hi, Gar. Good to see you, buddy. I will see you in a month. Thanks for being here. Robin Greenberg, thank you so much, as always, for being here. The Mulligans are back from their camping trip. Thank you guys so much. I saw the pictures. I saw like you had fun. I love camping, man. That's very, very, very cool. Lori Solanka, I'm glad you made reservations for next month. We will see you. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. That whole week, I was talking to Mike about it earlier. We're very excited, man. It's going to be me and him for the whole week, Wednesday or Thursday, just the weekend, Thursday through Saturday. One show Thursday, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Should be fun, man. We should have a lot of people from Bolingbrook out. That's where we went to high school. And usually in that area, I bring a lot of Bolingbrook people out to see the show. But because Mike is going to be there, I think even more will come out. So Alex is here. Alex is back from Cancun. Alex, I brought some bananas for you to enjoy while we're watching the show. I know you're a big fan of seeing bananas behind me. We're back. Eric is at the hospital. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Alex, one of the Patriot. If you're reading the board, and if you're not, Alex's wife went to hospital with the contractions, and he's on YouTube watching me. That's not good. You should go to the hospital and be with your wife. It's 2 months early. I don't know what that means, but I hope she's okay, man. Hopefully she'll be all right. Maybe she's going to be. Ooh, you don't want to be on bed rest, but who knows? I hope she's all right. I hope she's going to be well, Alex. Good luck with you, man. Hello, Brenda Runyon. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Brenda. Good to see you. Evening. Rachel Zimmerman's here, of course. Look, it's a full house. We got lots of people here. We'll go Raiders for Robbie's here. Hi, Robbie. Good to see you. We'll be in Chicago in a month, man. I'll see you soon. We just talked about it. So there you go. So the guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so very much. Ben Magley is not here. It's a Packer thing. You don't care. It's football, so we don't have to bring it up. But Ben's not here. We're not talking about the Packers. So let's just get moving. Let's move on. Let's get to the show. What are we at time-wise? Oh, man, this is going long. I'm sorry. I babbled too long. Folks, your host is a good friend of mine. I was on his podcast, I think, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. I've worked with him a couple of times. He is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I will see him this weekend once or twice. I've worked with him before. He's a very funny guy. He's a good guy. In fact, you know what? Let's take a taste. Let's take a moment. Let's take a second to watch just a minute or two of my good friend, the one and only C.R. Parsons. Here we go, man.
I love New Orleans. I love any town where a nickel's worth of beads will get you closer to second base than dinner and a movie will here. But I made a mistake the last time I went to New Orleans. I went with my wife and my mother. Never do that. There is nothing worse than walking down Bourbon Street with your mother showing off her boobs for beads by lifting up her skirt. I didn't even know she owned tassel loafers. And I often get asked if I think weed ought to be legalized here like it is out in Colorado. I don't know that I should get a vote. I do stand-up comedy. Can you imagine if this place had a 2-bowl minimum instead of a 2-drink minimum? I'd never have to write another joke. Just stand up here and throw M&Ms. You guys would laugh at yourselves. I am an attorney. I know, I don't look much like an attorney. The tattoos, the long hair throws everybody off. But I come by that confusion completely naturally. I come from a mixed-up household. My mother was college educated, had a master's degree. My father was a redneck. We were the only trailer in the park with a lending library. We learned how to pair our wine with our ramen noodles. Little tip, Boone's Farm goes with all the flavors. My wife and I have cute little pet names for each other. She calls me the big guy. I call her Karma. I have to give my wife credit, though. She does think I'm the world's greatest lover. But what does she know? She used to work at Sonic. You push the little red button, she comes.
Yeah, that's how we segue into the show, is right there with that joke, folks. Let's welcome, please, to the stage. I keep saying that. Please welcome to the show, my good friend, C.R. Parsons is right here, folks. There he is. Give it up for
Hey, Lenny.
the one and only C.R. Parsons is here.
Sorry. I'm just checking to make sure my vaccine is still valid, making sure the magnet still works.
Oh, right on. The magnet. There you go. Nice. Smart. Way to see right through
I love the idea that they are tracking me to that level. I just can imagine some CIA guy there going, my God, this guy has a boring life.
Yeah, right. I know. It's like even they track me like, this guy doesn't do anything. This guy just goes to the bar and goes home. Goes to the bar and there's no trouble there.
Yeah, 23 hours of the day, nothing. 15 minutes of really exciting.
Yeah. How many times can you go to In-N-Out in a week? That's what they're saying when they see me. This is ridiculous.
I'm a Whataburger guy. I'm closer to Texas.
Oh, dude, I love Whataburger. Is Whataburger in Tulsa? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm getting Whataburger this week. I'm a huge fan of Whataburger, man. That's so
absolutely.
Wrong. Dude. I always get them, and I go, I'll get a big double, like a big one. I'll go, well, I'll just eat half, and I'll eat the other half tomorrow for lunch. And that never works. I eat the whole thing is gone. I'm like, I could eat another one of those, man. So
I get that completely.
How's it going, buddy?
Doing well. I actually just got back from a week of vacation, of all things.
Oh, where'd you go for vacation?
West Texas, because I am a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, right on. Okay, that's if you're gonna travel, go to the Panhandle. That's what I say.
My cousin he loves to drive all over the country, and that's a part of the country that he hadn't seen much of. So I flew into Dallas and met him, and we went down to spend some time in El Paso. Went up to Roswell, right. Saw the aliens. They waved back at us.
Sure.
And
well, they can now.
Then,
they can.
You know,
they can be
yeah,
seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're allowed to be seen now. I hate that part of the country only because I've driven through that part of the country about 1,000 times when I was a road comic living in a car, and that's the longest drive is that Texas through New Mexico. It just what is it, the 10 down there, right? Is that what it is? The 10, I think.
Yeah, it's the 10 down by El Paso.
There's some good barbecue down there, but after you get past the barbecue, it's just a lot of rest areas with teepees and J Jewelry, and I can't drive through there anymore. I've seen it so many times. When I moved, that route is where my ex-wife and I got in a huge fight moving. When we moved in '99, we moved from Chicago to L.A., and I got the bright idea to book one-nighters along the way. I go, this will be great. I can make money on the way. You know what I mean? We'll have the van, the car. It'll be fun. It was the worst trip ever. I thought we were going to strangle each other in New Mexico. It was terrible. It was the worst, man. But it never ends.
If my wife had to put up with me on the road, we would be divorced a long time ago.
Man, this might be why I'm divorced. It's very possible why I'm already there.
I swear, they say distance makes the heart grow fonder. I say distance just gives her time to forget the shit that pissed her off to begin with.
Dude, that's great. If that's not in the act, it needs to go quick. That's a really good line, dude. I never even thought of that. Then after about a week of being home, she starts to remember. I remember this.
Oh, yeah. Last year was a weird year.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go, dude? Did you? You said you were locked down. You said you were locked down in Tulsa. You were only locked down hard for a few months, but you still.
Yeah. But
you still had to be home a lot. There was not a lot of road work and traveling. So what did you do? You were home the whole time.
I became a gardener, which is weird because I don't garden.
Yeah.
And I wasn't growing weed. That would be the logical choice.
I was going to say, sweet. Did you get a good crop? That's the first thing everyone thinks when they look. Every single person in the world thought that. I'm a gardener. Really? How good is that bud, bro? Is it really good bud? So
I started growing vegetables of all things, and started doing weird videos of me cooking. I don't know why. I decided I was going to start a cooking channel on YouTube.
Okay.
And nobody watched it. Nobody cared.
Where is it? I didn't find it. I saw your page, but I didn't see any cooking videos.
Quite honestly, I don't even know which page it's on. I've got like 3 different pages that I use on YouTube, and I don't remember which one I uploaded it to.
All right, we'll keep talking. I'll see if I can track it down while we're talking.
But if you look up the laziest gardener or the lazy gardener or something like that, you may find it. But yeah, I did. I of course cooked bread because that's what everybody did last year.
Not me.
I also made grilled cheese sandwiches. Taught people how to make grilled cheese sandwiches the right way.
Okay.
And
Oh.
I scared my mother half to death.
How do you? Well, what's the right way to make a grilled cheese sandwich? This is a debate. Believe it or not, I
Oh.
know this is a very debatable subject. I've had this discussion with lots of people.
Okay, the right way to make a grilled cheese sandwich. You can use whatever cheese you want. Now, I personally like a combination of like a Gruyere, cheddar,
Yes.
and
Fantastic.
something
Very
like
good.
that. Just
Yeah.
a nice combination. But I will tell you, Kraft makes good grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Kraft singles,
Oh yeah.
they melt perfectly.
Yeah.
But the trick is you put the butter in the pan hot
Right.
before you ever lay the bread in there. You let the butter melt and get all bubbly so it's almost like a brown butter
Right.
before you ever lay the bread down.
Okay.
And then you just run the bread around and then you end up with this buttery, toasty, I mean, it's a
Right.
fat bomb is what it is.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I always preach to my kids. My daughter cooks a lot, but I'm always really big on get the pan hot and then put the butter in and then let the butter melt and then put yeah. So I'll do that. Have you done the mayonnaise thing with the grilled cheese? Have you done that?
I have. It works really well.
Yeah.
It works really well. I was surprised. I mean, I like mayonnaise to begin with,
Yeah.
but I've always had an issue with combining mayonnaise with hot.
Oh, have
It
you
comes from
really?
well, you go to one too many, Mississippi family reunion potluck dinners, and you get that potato salad that's been sitting out all day.
Oh, dude.
You do not want to touch that.
That just makes my stomach
That
hurt
is hot
hearing that.
mayonnaise.
Ugh, that is not really good.
So I had issues with it for a while until I tried it, and then it was really good.
Okay, I've done the mayonnaise thing. All right, I found your videos, bro. I found them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it didn't take long. Dude,
The one that I did where I was showing you how to tell whether an egg was boiled or not boiled.
okay.
I scared my mother half to death because I slapped the egg on the table, and she didn't know which was which. So she just knew I was going to make a mess.
Oh, good. All right, well then. Okay, well, all right, well then we're gonna show that one, dude. Let's show that one. Why not? Bam.
Oh, go right ahead.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let me see. Bam, browser, and change. Bam, paste. Okay, and we're set. All right, man. This is. Let's see if I can get this right. Oh, hold on. Oh, whoa, what's that? No, lose that. Hit that. All right, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, you do have you get your videos all over the place. All right, man, let's show this. This is Sierra Parsons' little egg video with this mop. Okay, right on. In fact, we'll do an overs on this. Here we go. Hang on. Bam, bam, and let me get your sound going, and we're ready. Okay. Okay, here we go.
And yes, that is my house. Have you ever seen the 80s?
I have, dude. I've been to your house. I spent a night at your house or something once, right? The last time I was in town.
Yeah.
You dropped me off at the bus
Yeah,
station.
you came and hung out.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you dropped me off at the bus station and then the bus never came. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh,
but
no.
No, I sat in the bus station for 10 hours. It was the worst night ever.
Oh,
Because you guys left. You guys left town. You dropped me off and left town. It's a long story. Anyway, let's show them. Here we
that's
go.
right.
Something wrong with my connection, but this is good enough. Here we go. All right, it's your mom. Oh, wait.
Hey, Mom.
Here we go.
I got a question for you. Hey, guys. C.R. Parsons here, cooking during Corona. See, I'm not
couldn't
used
even
to
say
saying
Corona.
Obviously, I didn't edit anything.
Nice work.
Okay, this is a quick hit, another quick hit. I've got a question for you. Let's say you have a smart aleck living in the house, just for the sake of argument. And that smart aleck has taken your container of boiled eggs and added some raw eggs. What do you do? How do you know?
I don't know.
I mean, can you tell by the weight?
Well, let me see.
Can you tell by the size? Can you shake them and tell? What can you do without making a mess?
I'm not sure I know how to figure that out.
So if I told you you had to crush one of these, you wouldn't have a clue what to do, would you?
No.
Well, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to tell if you've got boiled eggs or raw eggs if somebody happens to put them in the same container.
I'm not real comfortable.
ready?
You know this.
Okay.
You take an egg. See, now I'm scared because she has no clue what's coming. You take an egg, put it on the table, and spin it. Then stop it. Well, if you can stop it. Let's try that again. Spin it. Stop it. And watch what it does.
It keeps moving.
And it's moving back and forth. But let's try this one. If I take this egg and I spin it, well, let's try that again.
You didn't really have a.
It was a rough year.
There was no rehearsal for this, was there?
Notice how it keeps
No, not
spinning?
at all.
Keeps spinning too.
Well, it spins. That one
That
just
one
rocked
just
back and
rocked.
forth.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know. See, the inside of a raw egg is still liquidy.
Right.
So when you spin it, the liquid inside spins, and then you stop it,
It keeps
and the liquid is still
Still
spinning.
moving.
Due to one of those laws
Mr.
of physics
Wizard.
that I can never remember.
Wow.
The
All
inside
right.
of a boiled egg is hard. So you spin it, stop it,
Stop it, and it
it
just
will
sits
not
there.
continue to spin, and you're safe to crush.
Oh, wow.
Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe wherever that stuff is. Thank you guys for joining me for these things. I've had a lot of fun doing them. This is my real mother, Leah McNichol. She's usually behind the camera for me, but this time I put her in front of the camera with no warning. So, yes, you can eat your toast now.
All right.
No warning, no practice, no editing, nothing.
Yeah, that's wow. It looks so natural.
Yeah, you can tell how bored I was and how much I was like, I've got to do something entertaining.
If I'm not creative in the next minute, I'm going to lose my mind. I got to do something. This is ridiculous. All right, well, let's do that's cool. So we'll share those at the end of the show. I always share
cool.
the links in the thing so people can go check out. You got a whole bunch of videos. There's some gardening videos in here. There's a lot of things covered. Yeah, dude, nice job, man.
Yeah.
I like this. All right, your
Just
poor
some
mom.
goofy stuff.
You almost gave her a heart attack. That's the worst. So now, have you been performing during the where your clubs have been open? You guys haven't been closed down nearly as much as we have. So, what's your situation stand-up
No,
wise?
not nearly.
Are you getting out there doing shows?
You know, I've been doing shows since, well, I think last June I did my first show, which was really early, obviously.
Right.
But it was a lot slower than it had been. I mean, I did a show in June, and then I didn't do another live show for months.
Right.
So it's just been hit and miss. But things started opening back up with limited capacity last year sometime.
Right.
So really, we've been able to get out and do some stuff more so than, I mean, I know you guys were locked down hard.
Yeah, we're
I've
still.
talked
They're
to
just
several
starting.
people who are out
yeah,
there.
they're outdoor shows and parking lot shows. They just started doing indoor club shows here within the last week or two, and then like I
Yeah.
said, we open up big time next week, so there'll be a lot more going on.
Yeah.
So
You know, the good thing was with the limited capacity that we had, the audiences that were coming out wanted to be there for comedy. Because you know how it is, you know, before Corona, you'd have an audience that would be, you know, you could have an 80% full room,
right.
but easily 20% of them were there because their significant other drugged them there
Sure.
to have something to do that night.
Right.
During last year, you didn't get that.
Right.
The people that were out because they wanted to be out.
Right, and the people that were at
And
comedy
so-
shows were there because they wanted to be at a comedy show. You know.
Exactly. So
Right.
while the audiences were smaller, they were much more energetic and effusive
Yep.
than they would otherwise be. So it was really kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. With I mean, I just started doing. You know, I did a gig last year in June, and then I did some more. I did road stuff in October, but and then I've been to Vegas a couple times this year. But all the shows, the crowds have been light, but their crowds are great. They're amazing. You're right. That's the one good thing about it that has been been I think is really really cool, that the people that they want to go out because they want to, and they're at a comedy club because they want to go. Because before COVID, there are people who would even show up at a comedy club where they would just go. They were looking for something to do. And you know,
Right.
like late show Friday is always the worst. Where it's like, what are we gonna do? Let's go to the comedy show. You know, when the comedy club is your third option, they're not exactly the best audience in the world. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
they're there, and you're like, oh, God.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then they have a comment, and everything's all bullshit. There's all these things to say.
Yep.
Let me go to the board really quick because I got people making comments already. First of all, someone thinks your mom's adorable. Who's that?
Aw.
Yeah,
Well, she is
someone's-
single. My stepdad passed away in 2018, so
Look at
hit me up. I'll
Maybe
hook you up.
we can hook your mom up. We'll share her information too in the bio at the end. We'll put her Tinder profile up there while we're there.
She would freak out.
I think Robbie actually said that. Robbie said that. She's I don't think she's in the market for a girlfriend right now. Robbie. Okay. And then Tammy Mulligan says Tammy also a supporter. Tammy and Robbie. Honestly, everyone that watches this show is a supporter. It's hilarious.
That's nice.
Yeah, they're good. I have a great crew here, man. They're the best. They're the coolest. They came out to see me in Vegas. Most of them, a lot of them came out. But
That's awesome.
yeah, they're really great. They support.
I know
everything
you
do
have a
online.
good following. I know you have a good following because the highest numbers I got on my Friday news show that I did with the podcast
Right.
was the time you were on with me.
Oh, right
when
on.
we
I actually-
recorded in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I helped
That was
someone
the
out.
highest numbers I ever hit on that.
Yeah, look at me, man. I'm on my way. I like it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, I'm glad I can give you some numbers. CR Tammy says try melting butter spread on bread and then cook. So that's Tammy's thing. Butter
Okay.
spread. Butter spread? Is that fake butter? Is that the
Yeah,
liquid butter?
that'd be like margarine, I guess.
Remember what was that fake? That's a bad motion to do online. Sorry about that. That's not exactly where I was going with that.
You went back to your shake weight days.
I was talking about spread. We're speaking about butter spread. Anyway, this great lube. This show got ugly fast. What was it? The liquid butter. That liquid stuff you used to buy. I used to buy
liquid
it
butter.
and pour it on corn on the cob all the time. That's what I used to do. Is pour that
Yes.
on corn on the cob like an animal.
It's like gold, I think, was their
That's
marketing
it.
slogan
Liquid
or
gold.
something.
Liquid gold. Right. Okay. Tammy said spread it. She's very animate. Okay. Vince Mulligan.
Okay, this
And
is not
spread
going to
it.
be a.
We're doing this and
This is
spread
not going
it.
to be a family show if Tammy's saying spread it.
She's getting angry now because she's trying to explain it. Melt first, then spread on bread. I'm like, okay, we got it. Tammy's
I
very
got you,
animate.
Tammy. I got you.
She's very animate about her grilled cheese. And then Tammy's husband. This is great. I draw families. He wants to know. I can't remember this. I think so. Do you ride? Are you a Harley guy?
I do ride.
I think
I've got
so.
a 1990 Heritage Softail.
There you go.
It's the first year of the Evo engine. It is my dream bike. I knew the guy who bought it in 1990. It's a green and cream color scheme. It's beautiful. And I drooled over that bike for 20 years.
Right.
And if you ever asked me what my dream bike was, that was the bike I described.
Okay.
And he got to the age he couldn't ride, and my wife bought it for me and surprised me with it.
Dude, you have the coolest wife in the world.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
I do.
Well, she's probably trying to get you out of the house too, so that might be an alternative motive there as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
She's like, there's no way you
Yeah.
can stay home with this. You're like, oh, look at me.
Yeah, she will tell you if I don't get to ride every once in a while, I get PMS,
Yeah.
which is parked motorcycle syndrome.
Oh, is it? All right, fair enough. Those are sharp bikes. Okay, Keith, go. Keith Runyon's here. I didn't see Keith pop in. All right, good. Keith is here.
Hey, Keith.
He's here, and Vince Mulligan says, "Awesome bike." Vince is Vince is a bike guy. He rides.
Oh,
So
yeah?
every
What does
time
he
I have-
ride?
What do you ride, Vince? What do you got? Oh, here we go. He'll tell us. Vince is married to Tammy, who Tammy's the animate one about the grilled cheese. So Vince is going to tell us
Okay.
about the bike now. So here we go. He'll tell us eventually. He's typing in. It's going to take a while. He's going to put a PDF up there. He's going to send me.
Well, if she cooks grilled cheese well, he's a fat boy.
Yeah.
So she rides a fat boy. I don't know what he rides.
Wow. All right. See, there we go. Okay, he rides a 2015 Ultra Limited.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. I don't know anything about bikes.
That's
so
a
I'm
good
assuming.
bike.
Is it? Okay. All right. There you go. You guys, I'll exchange numbers for both you guys so you guys can have a conversation.
There we go. We can work on that. He's in the Chicago area?
No, the Runyons are up north
okay.
in the wine country, California, north of me. So they're up
Okay.
south of San Francisco, kind of north of me, up in that beautiful, beautiful wine country area. And then
I want to ride through that area really bad. I got to ride down around San Diego, but between San Diego and LA, but I hadn't gotten to ride north of LA.
That I'll tell you what, bro. Well, even just in a car, I used to drive up north to go because I used to play Northern California a lot years ago, Redding, Red Bluff, and then anything in Oregon, and I would just drive through Northern California. That is a gorgeous drive, bro. I mean, it is gorgeous. When the sun's coming down in the west, it's just beautiful the way the sun hits the hills. They're riding up PCH all the way up the coast.
Yeah, I wasn't driving, but I was in a bus, and we went up, took I think it was Highway 101 or something like that.
Yeah.
That went up through Coos Bay, Oregon. It was gorgeous, gorgeous drive.
I love Coos Bay too, by the way. I would love to live up there. That's a gorgeous little coast area. Quiet, you know what I mean? It's got that misty morning, get up a cup of coffee. It's beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's very cool. Very cool. All right, man. So let's talk about the law degree. Hold on. There's more questions coming in. Hang on. They're north of San Francisco. Boy, Tammy is correcting me on everything now. Tammy, I got the grill. They're north of San Francisco. No wonder you haven't visited yet. You don't want to admit I was lost. Okay. All right. So Vince says come out. Vince says come out, and he'll show you some of the country. That's and he. Oh, do you do Sturgis? You ever going out to Sturgis?
I have been up to Sturgis. I will tell you, I usually try to avoid Sturgis week. If I go to Sturgis, I usually try to go the week before or the week after.
Okay.
So it's not the madness of Sturgis.
Right.
I get most of the places are still open or are opening when I go through.
Right.
But I don't get that madness that happens during Sturgis week.
I always liked the week before. I used to, years ago, I want to say in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, before I got married, I played Sturgis all the time. There were little one-nighters I used to play there.
Yeah.
I used to do a run through the Dakotas, and I got hooked up with a bar in Spearfish. And I would do this bar in Spearfish, and then I worked all over western South Dakota the week before Sturgis and then the week right when it started. But I loved the week before Sturgis, because the excitement of it almost happening, you know what I mean? Of people getting ready, and it was just the week before is better because the week after people are exhausted. It's been people are a little bit spent the week after. But man, those are the best. And this is back years ago when I had really long hair, and I looked a lot different than I look now. But those are the best crowds, man. I love those biker crowds. Were the best. They were so much fun. I always did really well with those.
They're always a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I was like a loud, rowdy type of act, so I always fit in well with those guys. And I knew other guys were like, I'm not going to play that, because they were freaked out. They were like, I knew guys that hated play. Were like, dude, I'm not going to. The bikers scare me. And I always, dude, they were the greatest people ever, dude. I loved doing those shows. They were a blast.
Dude, bikers are the scariest people in the world until you get to know them.
Yeah, that's kind of good for them. It kind of keeps people away. It's almost like It's almost like a praying mantis thing. Is that right? Is that the right one? It's the bug that looks scary. Or that snake. What's the snake that looks like a rattlesnake but it's not. So it scares the shit out of everybody.
I know which one you're talking about. The one I think about is the coral snake, the sea snake that's so deadly. Yeah. But there's another one that looks just like it, only the colored lines are different.
Right.
And that's why it looks that way, is to scare people.
Yeah, that's their defense mechanism. It's just, rah! It's just a lot of noise and flash. Oh God, there's a lot of people. Oh, hang on, Sierra, come out. We need to see some of those long hair pics. I got to find one of those long hair pics. That's right. Hey, so what's I forgot you were a lawyer till this morning, and I started going through your stuff again. I
forget every once in a while too.
You'd be the great. Thanks. You sound like my lawyer. Thanks. That's exactly what. Are you paying attention? So, are you still practicing?
I do. Most of my career I did criminal defense and courtroom work.
Of course you did.
But you needed a defense when you were on Bones. Everybody needs a good defense.
Yeah, I can see that. You
but
look
here's
like
the thing.
a lawyer from Sons of Anarchy. That's you look walking in with a suit and a briefcase.
The guy that's part of the biker club, but yet a lawyer, somehow
Yeah.
still a lawyer.
Well,
Yeah.
that's they keep that guy around. That's the guy to have around.
Absolutely. But I've slowly shifted more to like wills, estates, and probate.
Okay.
Because managing a calendar as a lawyer is always a trick. And with criminal law, the judge tells you, okay, your next court date is this, and you're stuck with that. You don't
Right.
get any choices.
Right.
Whereas, with probate, I can usually schedule my court dates, and so it allows me to be on the road more, doing more comedy and music and what have you.
Smart. Oh, dude, that's smart. Dude, that's also brilliant. Now, obviously, you must have started stand-up after you became a lawyer. Is that correct?
I did.
Okay. That's a really smart move, though. No, who was it? We had Dean. My buddy of mine's a chiropractor. Did the same thing. You know what I mean? So he has this really good practice that he can make his own hours, do whatever he wants, and then go do stand-up whenever he wants. That's really clever. That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the way it has to work.
Right. That's awesome. That's very cool, dude. That's good, man. So, so how much roads are you going back? When's your next gig? What do you got? Oh, wait, no. Let's talk about this weekend because you're doing something else besides being a lawyer. What are you doing? Is it this weekend? Yeah. What do you got going on?
Oh, I'm doing a music gig this weekend. I play with a Red Dirt band called Kevin Price and the Closers.
Okay.
I play bass.
What's Red Dirt?
And so I'm going up to Red Dirt's kind of, it's not outlaw country, but it's definitely not Nashville country. It's as far from bro country as you can get.
Right.
Imagine if classic rock and outlaw country had a baby. That's Red Dirt.
Okay. All right. Okay. That makes sense. I like it. Okay. So you got a gig Saturday, but I was talking about the wedding. What's going on with the wedding?
I am marrying a couple of people this week.
Is that okay with your wife?
I can't say who.
Okay. Well, you can't say who.
Yeah, really.
Does she know?
I'm not going to Utah for this. No, I can't say who because it's kind of a quiet affair. But I actually got certified as clergy. I have a little collar now, which nobody can see under all of this.
Why would you have That's hilarious. You gotta lift it up to prove exactly who you are.
But yeah, I am officially clergy of the United Church of It Doesn't Matter. It was $30 online. And that was all I needed to be able to perform a ceremony. So I get to perform a wedding this week.
Oh man, dude, you're like that guy from Green Acres that did everything. There was the mayor and the sheriff and the patent guy and you cover all the bases. Did you get your clergy thing from the same place you got your law degree? Is there some internet thing that you just go to? Is there like a club? You add your if you add $10, you can be a clergy. That's a great idea. I think I'll do that as well. Click.
Don't I wish? I wish I had been able to get a law degree that easily. That thing took 3 years in passing a bar exam. That sucked.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I decided to become a comedian. I don't know what the freak's wrong with me.
Yeah. That's okay. That's smart though. It's just gonna have a job to fall back on. That's that one. Plus your own. Someone just asked a question. I want to make sure. I think Brenda did. Let me see. Oh no, Tammy again. I don't want to get that wrong. Tammy wants to know. Do you ever use your cases in your act?
You know, the problem with using cases in my act is there is such thing as attorney-client privilege. And so it's hard for me to talk about the clients I've had, even in broad strokes, because some of that could be found out, and that'd be a quick way to lose a law license.
You get disbarred, right? Is that what that's called? You get disbarred?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you couldn't speak in
I
vegalities?
did a CLE, which... What's that?
You couldn't speak in vegalities? It's what kind of people are you defending?
I wish I
so
could.
Specific. It's way too specific. If I mention the littlest thing, well, there was a hot air balloon. I know who that is. Oh, okay, never mind.
One of the funnier ones was I had a guy who was charged with breaking into parking meters back when they actually had coin parking meters.
Oh, that's right.
And he paid me in quarters.
Are you serious? He paid you in quarters. Were they in rolls, or was it just a big bag of quarters?
It was just a big bag of
Yeah,
quarters.
of course. Why would he roll them up? That makes no sense.
No, apparently he also owned a vending machine company, so it was kind of funny. It was just one of those weird things.
Dude, that is a great cover if you steal money from parking meter. Don't you think? That's a great way to cover that up. I also run a legitimate
Absolutely.
vending machine company.
All I have is quarters. I don't own dollar bills.
Oh man! All right, man. So what made you? Why did you start doing comedy? How long? I don't think we're gonna talk for. Oh wait, somebody else. Biker, law, music, community, cook. Is there? Yeah, Brenda just said the same thing I said. Biker, lawyer, musician, comedian, and cook. Is there anything you can't do? See, look how lucky.
No.
I love the no hesitation on that. Like, no, actually, I'm fantastic.
A buddy of mine calls me everybody's alter ego because he said, anytime you talk to somebody, you think about what they would love to try. I think I could really be a lawyer if I put my mind to it. Well, I tried that and I did it.
Right.
I would love to do stand-up comedy. It looks like so much fun to stand up there and make people laugh. I tried that. I did it. Oh man, I wish I knew how to play an instrument. I tried that. I did it. I do pottery. I've done skydiving. I've been a magician. You name it, I've tried it. But I get bored with things quickly, and so normally I do something just long enough to get proficient, and then I move on.
That's good. You got a little ADD in you. Is that what just move on to something else?
Just a touch.
Just a touch. Just a tad.
Yeah. In fact, when I started doing comedy, my wife told me I started doing it, and she's like, "Okay, I'm fine with you starting doing comedy, but if you're still doing it in 6 months, then I'll get behind you." And that was 11 years ago. So.
Wow, right on. You're still doing it, and she's still behind you.
Yeah, she is.
Ah, there we go. That's good. I love that. Oh, of course, Tammy now wants to know if you're a stripper as well.
Nobody wants to see that.
You just ruined my day. I was gonna have dinner after the show. I think I've lost my appetite now. No offense, but
if I were a stripper, I couldn't wear a G string. It'd be like a Z string or an X string at the very least.
Well, you got the beard too. That's almost like pasties. You know what I mean? It just holds down for you.
That's right.
Yeah, it covers everything up. Yeah, that's not bad. That's good.
My beard keenie.
Your beard keenie. There's a special club for that. I believe there's a special club for that type of setup. And honestly, you know what? I don't want to go to that club.
It's called a bear club.
Yeah, that's a club I don't want to go to. The bear club. Yeah. You want a bear club pass? No, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'll be all right.
I'm fine.
What's the name of the band that you're in?
Kevin Price and the Closers.
Oh, you mentioned that. Do you have stuff online somewhere?
Yeah, we've got stuff on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you can steal digital music. The album is called, I think the album's just under Kevin's name, Kevin Price, but the album is called Widowmaker.
Widowmaker. Let me see if I can find it really quick. All right. That's very cool, man. What do you play?
I play bass. I play electric bass most of the time, but I also play upright when we do an occasional acoustic set.
Oh, you play upright bass? That's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Man, I love upright bass. Wait a second. Is Kevin Price an attorney?
No.
Okay, there is a Kevin Price
No.
attorney. I was going to say, is this a band full of lawyers? Is that you guys just get together and? All right, Kevin Price.
No, we are not a band full of attorneys. He's a landman, so he does work with the oil companies.
Oh, okay. Kevin Price and the Closers. Here we go. Let me see. This is on Facebook. A lot of stuff on Facebook. I don't think I can do the face. Oh, I can do this. Oh, that's Instagram videos though, or that's you're on Instagram. Here we go. Oh, dude. Dude. All right. I got a picture at least.
No.
Yeah, I at least got a picture of the band. So let's get that. Hang on a second. This is.
Yep, that's us.
Yeah, there you go.
That's us. Me in my standard position, cigar in mouth.
Dude, I love the jail behind you. That's the coolest ever. Look at this. Oh, this is great, man.
That was me at
there you are.
Oktoberfest.
There you are
That's
with the
Kevin.
stand-up.
That's my buddy Kev.
Yeah,
Yep, that's me in the stand-up.
with the stand-up bass. Oh, dude, that is the coolest. I really love that. That's great. That's great. Trying to find a clip of. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Oh, the sound won't come through though, will it? No, it will not. Oh,
That's not us. That's another guy here in town who's
well, forget that guy. I
great
don't care about-
guitarist.
I don't care about that
Good
guy.
friend.
Kevin Price and the
Yeah.
Closers. Nice, man. Dude, that's great. I would love to see you guys. Well, where's the music thing at this weekend, Saturday? You said it's out of town, right?
It's up in Missouri, somewhere near Springfield. It's a private gig. It's somebody's birthday, and they're having a crawfish boil, which I will never turn down a gig at a crawfish boil.
Dude, no way, dude. That's the best. Are you kidding me? I might blow off my gig to come up there for that. That's the best. That'll be good. All right, man. Dude, well, I think, let's see. Let me go back to the board really quick and see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty good question. It's Brenda Runyon, of course. Brenda Runyon with a question. Oh, wait. Here's another. Oh, Brenda Runyon with 2 questions.
Okay.
Here we go. You need to give the. Wait. Who's that? What? No. Oh. Okay. She says you need to give the our group here, the Patreon members and the followers of Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy, your number, so that when we get together, we might need you to bail us out. So that's one.
You would have to commit your crime in Oklahoma, unfortunately.
Oh,
now,
that's
if you
right.
all want to come to Oklahoma one weekend,
Okay.
we can find a crime for you and we can bail you out.
I can get them there. I'm sure they'll be there. Also, they were just asking if you were how many states you're licensed in. So I guess it's just Oklahoma.
Just Oklahoma. I took 1 bar exam and I was like, I'm done.
I'm done. If I was you, I would never leave Oklahoma. I would never leave. You know what I mean? You just stay right there. Okay, and then Brenda also asks, with all the stuff you have done, what is the funnest thing to do?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's a tough
You know, I have to answer that honestly, and that's my wife.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
No, that's the thing. I enjoy everything, and so it's hard for me to narrow down what I enjoy the most because I've had so many great experiences doing all of it. I've gotten to sing with an a cappella group that performed in front of 30,000 people. That was quite an experience. I got to live almost a homeless lifestyle for a while. I got on a Greyhound bus and traveled for 30 days because I didn't have any direction in my life. And so I just became a wandering person on a Greyhound bus for 30 days. And that was one that was not necessarily that much fun while doing it, but looking back on it, it was a great experience.
Dude, that's the best way to describe every Greyhound bus trip, by the way. It was horrible when I was there, but when I look back on it, it was awesome.
But everything has been so different, and that's what I look for, are those different experiences. And so it's hard to narrow down what my favorite one is. I will tell you, skydiving was a dream of mine that I wanted to do forever.
Right.
And the first time I got to go out of a plane and just hang on the wing of an airplane, let go, and just fall.
Yeah.
That felt amazing.
Yeah, I bet that's pretty cool. That sounds cool. I think I would do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. You know what I always wanted to do? You ever see those guys that guys wear those suits? It's like you dive,
Yes.
but you almost have wings. You know what I mean? Where it's like
the wingsuits. Yeah.
Yeah, and people just shoot like it was in what movie was it in? It was in the remake of. There was a big scene in the remake of that bank robbery movie that Patrick Swayze did back years ago. What was that?
Point Break.
Point Break. They did the remake maybe about 10 years ago, but there's a scene in that where they all shoot on those. Those would be cool to be able to shoot on those things. You know what I mean? That seems to be pretty
Yeah, they would be fun. I imagine they are not as easy to fly as the guys that do it make it look.
No, everything looks easier. Everything looks great. Everything you see, you're like, oh, I can do that. Look how easy that is. That's simple. How tough can it be? Put your arms out, fly, pull them in, and shoot. Fly, shoot. Fly, dive. Fly. No, that's not good. All right, man. I think we're going to wrap this up. This is about an hour. This is pretty good. I like this. I like this a lot, man. Dude, thank you so much for being here. What do you, dude? You get so much going on. First of all, what do you want to? You want to push something specific? Do you have an album somewhere people can find your stuff? I know you have a website, which let's show that real quick while we got a second, because I love your website. By the way, let me see. Here we go. Bam. Let me set that up.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you can find me at crparsons.com or on Facebook at crparsonscomedian.
Hold on. Oh, hang on. I'm going to lose your sound. Hang on. Don't stop talking. Hold on. I lost you.
Widowmaker.
All right, I got you back. Hold on. I lost you and I brought you back. I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So where here's your, that's the website, by the way, which I think it looks great.
Yes. crparsons.com is the website. crparsonscomedian on Facebook. It's Kevin Price and the Closers. The album name is Widowmaker. Probably just look up Kevin Price because I don't think we had the Closers name on there.
Right.
But I can be found all over the place. I do a regular radio thing on Small Batch Radio, which is an internet radio station. I do a weekly thing on there, or a daily thing on there, but I produce it each week about this week in history. And beyond that, just look for wherever I'm gonna be. I'm all over the place.
And if you go to his website, this is a really great website, brother. I like this. Do you put this together yourself?
Well, thank you. Yes, I did.
Wow, good for you. What do you use? What do you go through?
WordPress.
Wow. Yeah, yours looks great. Mine looks like shit. Yours looks fantastic. Every time I see a good website, I get mad at myself.
Mine needs some work.
No, well, if yours needs work, mine needs work. I have the buttons. I have these buttons right here. I don't know if you can see the arrow, but the Facebook, the Twitter, I have them, but they don't have the symbols. They have like a weird X. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm not. I got to put more time into it. But if you go to the website, we'll put all the stuff on the link. You can. Everything he just mentioned has a link right here on this front page. If you look at this front page, there's a link for almost everything on here, man. You can catch them. You can book them, contact them. He's got PR stuff. He's got video clips of his stand-up, and he's got all kinds of stuff that you can find. But it's a great website. You can check it out. You can check it out right there. So there we go, man. That's awesome. Hang on. Bam and bam. Dude, thank you so much for being here. This was great. Thanks for taking the time. I'm glad you enjoyed. It was almost a one cigar show. You almost got through a whole cigar while doing the show. Yeah, I tried to time it.
Almost done.
I tried to time it perfectly. Dude, I'll be in town in a few weeks. Let's get together and have a cigar this weekend one day. Just pick a day. Let me know what day's good for you. We'll do it after one of the shows when you're available. I got a buddy in town, I think, on Friday. I'm supposed to go see his band Friday night after my last show Friday. So we'll talk. We'll talk before I get to town Wednesday. So I'll see you then.
Very cool.
And everybody, please do me a favor. Give a nice big round of applause for the one and only, my good friend, C.R. Parsons. There he is, folks. He's a comedian, lawyer, musician, cook, skydiver. There's a million. I don't have enough room to put all the bio on there, but he covers it all, folks. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'll see you soon, man. Take care. All right.
See.
Yeah. Oh, all right, guys. That was the show. That was it. Hey, that was good. There's no show Wednesday because I just mentioned I'll be with CR probably on Wednesday. I don't know, or close to that. I'll be in town. I'll be in Tulsa Wednesday. I have to fly that day, so there won't be a show. This is the only show this week is tonight's show. So there you go. We're back next week on Monday. And next week on Monday, let's see who's here next week on Monday. CR Parsons. DJ Cooch. DJ Cooch is here on Monday. He's a Carnival Cruise. He works on Carnival Cruises, comic DJ in L.A. here. He's done a lot of work with the Lakers and stuff in the L.A. area. He's an L.A. comic, and he works on cruise ships, Carnival. You see him all the time. Very funny guy. Great dude. If you guys enjoy the show and you're still watching at this point, now's the perfect time to say, bam, look, you can support the show financially right there. You can do all of my content online is pretty much it's free. I don't charge nothing for it. Enjoy it if you like it. If you want to pay for it, go to lennyschmidt.com/ifyoucan, and you can pay as much as you want, as little as $1, as much as $10,000. There's an actual button on my website for 10 grand. I'm not going to tell you how many people have hit it so far, but it rhymes with 0. So feel free to throw some money at the webpage if you can. I would appreciate it. As far as the rest of you guys go, let's go back to the page really quick. Here we are. Guys, thank you so much, man. Lori, I appreciate it. Yeah, it is Tulsa time, guys. I know no show Wednesday. I apologize. And the rest of you guys were great. Thank you for being here so much. Thanks, as always. Do me a favor. do this for me. Dream of Pinky.
Lenny Schmidt Quarantine Comedy was created, produced, and is hosted by Lenny Schmidt. We live stream on YouTube at 6 p.m. Pacific every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Special episodes occasionally stream or are uploaded on Tuesday and Thursday. Every episode is also launched as a podcast and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. If you enjoyed the show, please like the video. If you really like it, share the video. If you really, really like it, please subscribe to the Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. You'll get updates on this and numerous other online comedy content that my dad produces. Check the info section below for detailed information on all of our guests. If you are a fan, you can follow and support them as well. Go to their page, like their content, buy their albums, purchase a shirt, any merch they may be selling. Anything you do will support performers, will literally help save the arts. In fact, if you want to support this show financially, just go to lennyschmidt.com/ifyoucan or Venmo at Lenny Schmidt Comedy. If you donate as little as $1 or as much as $10,000, it will help pay for the stuff my dad keeps breaking. If you can't pay for the comedy content, that's okay. COVID sucks for all of us. Enjoy the free show. If you want to find a way to support what we do, just subscribe to Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. That really helps a lot. Thank you for listening to my dad's show, and as always, dream of Pinky.